are celebrating at this moment in Gaza, the very same people who danced on the rooftops after the attack on 9/11. These are people who are giving the world terror, suicide bombings, hijackings and killings, and these are the people we have to contend with. And that is why I hope that this horrible, horrible incident will be a reminder to the world, to the international community, and to the Security Council, who are so often so quick to criticize Israel when it tries to defend itself, what Israel is truly up against.
There was an offensive last week, and the Palestinian militants were barraging southern Israel with rockets. Do you believe that this is retaliation for that?
You know, there is no retaliation. This is not a story of retaliation. These people have been terrorizing Israel for years, have been carrying out suicide bombings and indiscriminate attacks for years. What is happening from Gaza is a terror organization which has, in a coup, overtaken Gaza, keeping its own people as human shields and victims, and daily shelling Israeli kindergartens, schools, and private homes, indiscriminately trying to kill civilians. There is no equation between the two sides. There is a terror organization committed to the destruction of Israel and to killing as many Israelis as possible, and there is a democratic country, Israel, that is doing in self-defense what any other country, the United States, Britain, you name them, any member of the Security Council would do in order to defend its citizens.
And I have to ask you, sir, being an ambassador to the UN, what's next for you? What steps will you take to find out who did this and to prevent it from happening?
Well, first of all, I would expect the Security Council to convene immediately. They're so quick sometimes to criticize Israel for defending itself. I would like to see those members convene as we speak in order to condemn this in the strongest possible terms. And as to what we would do on the ground, we will continue to do what we're doing. We will fight for our freedom. We will fight for our democracy. We will fight terror wherever it is. You have to understand that this suicide bombing, this horrible massacre that happened today, happened because these people keep trying wherever they can to kill Israelis and to maim them. And the reason it has not happened frequently in the last few months is simply because we've been able to foil it. It is not because they've decided to stop. So we will continue to try and foil these attacks, and at the same time, we will continue to talk to the legitimate, elected, democratic government of the Palestinian people and President Abbas in order to put an end to this violence, have peace, and live peacefully and with security in two states living side by side, while eliminating, marginalizing, and isolating these horrible terrorists.
Dan Gillerman, Israeli ambassador to the UN, we thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
CNN Newsroom continues.